So guys, today YouTube has changed his monetization game completely again. The 4,000 watch hour is turning into 8,000 now. We are seeing people are talking about they need 20 million views on shorts to actually just to qualify. But naturally, everyone is asking how the hell I'm supposed to hit that number. But here's what I find interesting. If you are an online business owner or you are building a personal brand, why are you trying to hit those numbers before you even make money from YouTube? Because I think this update is exposing much bigger misunderstanding about what YouTube is trying to do for your business. I have been watching this conversation around this update over past few days. And most of what I have seen, people are talking about the numbers. How many watch hours do I need? How many subscribers? How many short views? What actually changed? Is YouTube is making this monetization much harder now? And those are the fear caution. But more I look into it, the more I keep coming back to something else. What does any of this actually means for you who's trying to not becoming a YouTuber? Because there are thousands of business owners who aren't sitting around and thinking, I want to make money from YouTube ads. They have a consulting business, they have a coaching business, they are running a community, they have a service, they have a course, they have spent years of becoming good at something, and what actually need is more right people to discover them. That's where I think this update is getting interesting. And there's one thing that I wanted to get later into this video, because I have been talking to business owner recently and I have started noticing something that I didn't really see clearly before. Some of them are already doing the hardest part. They have an offer, they have an expertise, they have a client, they have something valuable to say, but they are still thinking about YouTube like they need to earn the right to use it. They think they need subscribers first. They think they need watch hour first. They think they need perfect setup first. They think they need perfect strategy first. And I think that is a completely backward. Before I explain why, let's actually look at what changed and why everyone is talking about it. So if you have been completely outside for this YouTube creator world, here's a basic situation. YouTube has been making changes around monetization and requirement creators need to actually meet to qualify for different level of YouTube partner program. People are immediately starting doing this math. If I need this many hours, if I need this many views, how long it's going to take. If your entire business model is YouTube paying me for attention I generate, those numbers matter a lot. But that's not the business model that I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who already has something to sell. And that's changed the equation completely. You have a 3,000 worth of offer. You don't need YouTube to send you 3,000 in advertisement revenue. You need one person who has a problem you solve to find your video and watch it, understand how you think, and eventually decide they wanted to talk to you. That's it, one person. And obviously, it does not happen from every video, but that's an opportunity. And this is why I think subscriber number can be incredibly misleading for a business owner, because you can have a channel with 50,000 subscribers and almost nobody who could ever become your customer. So, or you can have a tiny channel where a majority of people watching are exactly the kind of people you wanted to in your business. I have been seeing idea coming up directly in our YBC podcast conversation. We have a guest who talk about getting his first client with an audience around 20 subscribers. 20, not 2,000, not 20,000, not even 100,000 subscribers, 20. And that conversation stuck with me because it completely changed how I look at beginning for a YouTube channel. If you are a building business, your first goal does not have to be becoming a big. It can be simply becoming visible to your right people. And I will show you why I think that's much bigger opportunity than chasing monetization in a minute. Because here's what YouTube gives a business owner that almost no platform gives you in quite the same way. The time with someone who does not know you. Think about normal sales conversation. You tell them what you do. You explain your expertise. You explain how you can help them. You answer their question. Maybe they trust you. Maybe they don't. And then the conversation ends. But you do work differently. Someone can discover a video that you made 3 months ago. They can watch it at 11 p.m. They can click another video, then another video. Then they can find your podcast or other video. Then they can listen to you to talk to for an hour. They can see how you think. They can hear your opinion. They can see how you explain their problem. They can watch you disagree with something in your industry. They can see your mistake. They can see your result. And you have never spoke to them. You didn't book a meeting. You didn't send them a DM. You didn't chase them down. Your content started conversation for you. That's a part that I think business owners should be paying attention to. If you are made this far, I think you are probably understanding the point that I'm making. The update is important, the numbers are important. If you are trying to build business around AdSense, obviously you need to understand those requirements. But that's not the game that I am interested in. I'm more interested in what happened before YouTube ever pays you, because there's a huge opportunity sitting between someone not knowing you exist and someone becoming a potential client. And YouTube can sit right in middle of that, because eventually someone is going to land on your video and they're going to make a decision about you. Not consciously, they're just watching. They're just listening how you explain something. They're just seeing whether you eventually understand what you are talking about. They're figuring out whether your expertise is relevant to them. And if you do that well enough across the multiple videos, you have started building trust before the first conversation even happened. And that's actually why I want to point out the YPC podcast, because we have been already had this conversation with business owners and creators who are actually building business through content. And one of the conversation I keep coming back is the one where we talk about getting the first client with just 20 subscribers. If you have been looking at your small audience and thinking, what's the point? I don't have enough people watching me. So go and watch that conversation. I will put that into the I bar or the description below, because I think hearing someone actually explain what happened much more useful than me sitting down and telling you that small audience can work. And that's the another reason that I want you to watch the podcast. You get to hear the conversation is much less polished environment. You hear what these people are actually building, how they are thinking about content, how they are getting customer or client, what they are struggling with, and that's really what I wanted to YBC to become. The place where business owner can actually learn from people who are doing it, not just another place where they are throwing just YouTube tips to actually get you every day. So if you got something from this video, subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comment that what you think about this whole YouTube monetization update. Do you think these changes can actually matter for a business owner, or do you think that we are all just getting distracted by the numbers? And if there was one thing in the video that stood out for you, tell me in the comment what was it. And if you know another business owner who is still thinking they need thousands of subscribers or thousands of watch hours before they can even make money from YouTube for their business, send them this video. And before you go, there's another video right on the screen right now that is YouTube is recommended you to watch next. And I'm going to trust the algorithm for this. So click this video next and keep watching, because if you wanted to understand how this is actually working when you are building a business around YouTube, that's the video that I did watch.